Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the first pitch coming at you right after the break. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy it when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to go here. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. The other way, and that's just foul. Boyd went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Here's a Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 14, Joey.
Here's Joey Bart now. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Brandon Lowe can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And now it'll be the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. What should we keep an eye on here? And half up to him. First pitch swinging. Out to short, Gonzalez. To first, one gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a miss. Oh, great stop. from his backside.
No, he beat it.
Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see in the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's out to center field. Cruz gets under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. One run will score. Now the second run is in, and they lead by two.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Suzuki stands at second with two gone. Check swing went around. No balls, two strikes. Ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Nick Gonzalez.
Be right.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. Boyd, an all-star a season ago, 35 years old, and he was a sixth-round draft pick back in 2013.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Brian Reynolds here. Line drive, and it's into the gap. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to hit, Jake Mangum. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Mangum came up with 4 hits in his last game.
No.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. Pitch hit for a strike. Throw to second, he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Back here at the friendly confines. Haven't seen the same dominance we're accustomed to, Singy. It's still early. Let's see if he can get the mojo back.
Yeah, it's a long game, Boog, and he's shown he can grind through outings like this.
Swings over the top of that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Miguel Amaya in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
They're being a bit aggressive chasing sliders here in the early stages, and now they're off balance because of it. Look for them to try and be more selective with how they attack pitches going forward in this one.
This one in the air, right field. Oh, he can't bring it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Yikes, that ends up being a 3-base error, and we've all been there as outfielders where you think you've got it all lined up, no problem, and then at the end something falls apart. Now you just got to pray that your pitcher can pick you up and strand him at third.
Has to step out of the way for ball one. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Late swing fouled off. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him. Going up one down.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
O'Neal Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field. Suzuki on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And they're down 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, down the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Rip to short. Zips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Pete Crow Armstrong down. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he'd put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998. Breaking ball, and that got him.
The right fielder,
Runner first with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Bo Armstrong coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Horner swings through it for strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. It's an NL Central showdown. As we go to the top of the 4th, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Into left center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher,
Joey Bart up here. Doubled in his first AB. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter number 5.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smoked into left field. Base hit. Ozuna around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In the air to left center for Armstrong. In and to his right. He's got it, and that is a big first out.
Up next to the Pirates.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Double play.
No, you're out.
What a clean killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Bottom 4. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
On to O'Hearn. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 1. That's a check.
Swing.
What do you
Trying to
got?
hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Gonzalez. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Jake Mangum digs in now.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Triolo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Fly to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Now a rip into left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn.
Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
Runner on the go. Throw, save.
He beat the throw.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gonzalez gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay to second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now it's Alex Bregman, ripped to right. And that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead at 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Marcell Ozuna. Hard hit down the line and left. Happ takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time. Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The throw into second, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Loud in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. That one to first, but it kicks foul. The 1-2. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Chance now to even this game if they can put the ball in play.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Gonzalez scores. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
In time to Bush, and that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Buccos out in front, 3-3.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nicholas. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Montgomery getting cranked up as well. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Go-ahead run on base. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swings through that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss at a slider. This one in the air, center field. Cruz on the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. 6 innings are in the books. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 7th. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit.
Hey.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
D-Rod.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Corner. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And 2 away to start the 7th. So back to the top of the order. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Down in order, go the Pirates. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one found hard the other way.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Gonzalez to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Back to the top of the order now, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And the Cubs are down. We're at the top of the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off. He was late. 0-1 now.
Ball.
And that one clips the corner.
Ball
That's
2.
a really good take.
That
Ball.
misses, and it's 3-2. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw down a second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the
Ball,
first pitch.
no.
Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Fought off foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Suzuki settles under this one. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away. Lau at the plate. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one popped up. Corner has a beat on it. And that is that. Alex Bregman now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Suzuki in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls into the double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here comes the skipper. Yohan Ramirez takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swings over the top of that one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. Foul ball there. On 2 outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A couple of runs on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. So they turn to their closer, Phil Maton.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
0-2 now. Up the middle, a sliding stop to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jake Mangum. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, and what a play! Ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.